Hi, welcome to Kindred Spirit Readings. Let's begin. Capricorn, I'm just going to start by saying one thing. You're very persistent. You could be a little judgmental this week. You mean well, but I dare say that you're being affected by some sort of change. Something is going on behind the scenes. You want to address whatever this is, addressing conflicts. Maybe you're trying to be open and honest about it, encouraging honesty at the same time. You're also trying to prevent anything from escalating so that you have the solution that essentially would benefit everybody who is involved in whatever's going on here. As I said, you are persistent, you're assertive at the same time, you're all about resolving disputes, but something does stand in the way here. Something is going on with you. There is something here in relation to your emotions. You're not handling something very well. You could be in a roundabout kind of way trying to progress, but at the same time, it's as if, for example, if you give great advice to others, but you could be giving yourself the same advice and other people would take your advice. So here you are not taking your own advice, which would be helpful to you. You're not taking the same advice you give to others, which you could probably do with just the same. As confusing as all that sounds, you're avoiding this advice, which could be really beneficial to you. This could be avoidance, reluctance to confront your own challenges. That's coming up. You've got a couple of them standing in the way of your cup. You kind of brush past your own stuff. What should I or what could I be resolving? Are these my own issues as well as other people's issues? As I said, you just kind of find a way out and you try to you get past your own before and try to get in and help others before helping yourself. Basically, it's not to say it's not to say that you're leaving yourself out. However, there's a lot of delay in terms of being able to nurture yourself. You can only hold on to something for so long until that bubble bursts, and then when that bubble bursts is indeed when you begin to see a little bit of crazy, and it's not the good kind. Let's talk a little bit about wishes, dreams, hopes, fears, that type of thing. I'm going to sort of see what's happening here. You've got, is it the fear of unending conflict? Is it the fact that you don't want to bring something up with someone in order to resolve your own issues because you're afraid of what the outcome might be? You're afraid you'll lose out altogether. If I talk to somebody, what's going on? What if it all blows up in my face and I don't get anywhere and it just gets worse? It becomes something that you could have avoided the whole time. The problem is that you're avoiding it. You're not willing to talk about it. You don't want to resolve anything, and you feel that's the right thing to do. The universe is going to urge you to engage with these challenges confidently. Right now, what I'm seeing is that you navigate through disagreements by either changing the subject, walking out, having the last word, but at the same time, nothing gets resolved. How is this helping the situation? Perhaps we can try to assert ourselves, stand firm, finish what we started. I'm not saying that you don't do these things, just take this with a grain of salt. These things can be translated in a variety of ways. Obviously, I'm just getting that there's this, it is uncomfortable. Whatever this is an uncomfortable scene. Uncomfortable needs a new word, by the way. This is an understanding between partners. This is about approaching conflict with openness, with the willingness to listen and, navigating through these issues together. Do we want to be stronger? Do we want to be more resilient? Do we want to have a more of a resilient bond? Thank you, Capricorn.